Hello curl friends, welcome to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Jody and it's great to have you join me today. Today we are doing one of my discount store find videos where I look at curly hair products that you have at your local discount stores such as TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Bells, Burlington, Gabe's, whatever may be around you. I don't know of any other local ones. If you know of them, let me know. I guess maybe some people consider Ollie's in that realm. I'm not really sure. But let me know your favorite one to shop at, even if it's not for curly hair products or anything like that. But I typically have really good luck finding stuff, especially in TJ Maxx and Marshalls. It kind of depends on which ones you go to. I've heard some of you say that you don't have any luck at your local TJ Maxx or whatever, but I find those two tend to be the best for me to find curly hair products, and a plethora of them at times. So this one is no different. I got this one at my local TJ Maxx. Actually, was it my local one? No, I think I did travel a bit for this one. But anyways, that's besides the point. This is the Design Essentials Almond and Avocado Curl Enhancing Mousse. So I got this for $9.99, like I said, at TJ Maxx. And I think regularly this retails for $16.99. So it is 10 fluid ounces. So that was a pretty good deal, I felt like. Normally, I think you can get this at Sally's. I don't know if like your local stores, like my Walmart doesn't carry it, but they do carry some Design Essentials, but not this. And I don't know what other stores, maybe like Target, I'm not sure if they carry it, or other places like CVS, Walgreens, I'm not sure. I just know my local stores don't carry it, other than Sally's. They probably do. Although I have such a small Sally's near me that they are very limited in their selection as well. Anyways, I'm awfully chatty this morning, but let's get into the specs of this product. I am going to be using this as a single styler, so I hope she has some potential in her. But yes, let's get into what this product is all about. This is the Design Essentials Almond and Avocado Curl Enhancing Mousse. It's formulated with sweet almond oil and vitamin B to provide curl quenching moisture, curl definition, and the ultimate frizz control, while wheat protein penetrates the hair cuticle for stronger, healthier looking hair and leaves a gorgeous natural sheen. This formula is essential for waves, curls, and coily textures, seeking soft, pliable hold without crunch and flake-free styling. It dries quickly and separates the curls. The directions say to apply to wet hair, comb or finger through for desired style, and allow hair to air dry naturally, or to use a diffuser to set curls. The mousse will disappear as it dries. So let's see what this consistency looks like. Sometimes these foams are, I know it says mousse, but this is a foam to me, okay? Sometimes these foams are a little bit more watery, sometimes they're a little bit more light. And I think this one looks to be lighter. And then sometimes when you like rub them down, they have a serum-like consistency, or sometimes they're just more air-like. And this one is one of them that is more air-like, not really a serum consistency. So, ooh, this has a pretty strong scent to it. But I do like it. What does it smell like? I don't know. I'm just gonna say a perfume scent because I can't tell beyond that. But I am going to run this through my hair, and then I'm going to brush style it in, and then I plan on scrunching in a little bit more. So that's the game plan for today. I do feel like I need just maybe one more pump, maybe not even a full pump. Okay, I went in with like half a pump there. I just want to get this back area here and get up to the top a little bit more. The other day when I was kind of preparing for this video, I was looking up what is the difference between sheen and shine, because I always thought sheen was just a maybe fancy way of saying shine. And I looked it up, and I think like Google AI said that shine is like a really more intense luster or illumination. I'm not getting the exact term. And sheen is a more muted or softer variation of shine. So I don't know if any of you were aware that there was apparently a difference, because I wasn't up until this point. Okay, so I did go ahead and section off my hair, and I did brush the back part of my hair. I did that off camera because, you know, I just have to sit forward usually a bit, and it just makes it a little bit less in frame that I would like. But I had to sit forward because my hair is so long, I hit the wall in the back oftentimes as I'm brushing the back section. I even hit the wall when I'm doing the top section, to be truthfully honest. But anyways, what my thoughts are so far as I'm brushing this product through. First off, I will say that after I had applied the product to my hair, this mousse to my hair, that I did feel a slight tackiness to my hands. But now that it's in my hair, I really don't feel any tack. I do feel a little bit of product in there, which is good. Like, you want to know that you have your hair coated thoroughly. It's not feeling extra sticky. My hair at this point does feel just a little bit heavy though. I'm hoping that's not going to be the case, you know, as I'm diffusing and everything like that. But it's strange because it doesn't feel heavy with product. It just feels heavy with water. And I do always need a lot of water to style with. So we'll see how this is going to turn out. Let me get this side part, or the side section done. And I just wanted to see how it's scrunching up after I finish this area. I scrunched the back section after I was done styling, but it's harder to see that and get a feel for what the curls are looking like. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of bring my fingers through there and break that up just a little bit more and scrunch. See, my hair feels heavy with water, but then while I'm scrunching it, it doesn't feel as heavy. I don't know if that makes sense, because I don't know, as I'm scrunching, I don't hear the squish, you know, that you normally like to hear when you know that you have enough water in your hair. So far though, I think my curls are clumping pretty well. Let me just spray a little bit more water in it. I always prefer to err on the side of caution in the fact that I want more water than less when brush styling. For some of you, that may be the other way. Some of you may prefer to have a less water than more. And that is your err on the side of caution type realm. Okay though, so far I am liking what I'm seeing. I'm just going to speed through this clip here of me brush styling this section and the top section, and then I will come back when we go to apply it just a little bit more as a finisher. Okay, I have finished brush styling, and now I'm just scrunching in a little bit more water. I like to flip side to side to kind of loosen up the hair at my scalp while scrunching. And if you know me at all, you know, like when I go to apply a product, like the final time, sometimes it's mousse or foam, and sometimes it's just a gel that I will glaze over and scrunch in a little bit more, but I like to do that upside down. So that is what we're going to do now at this point. And I think I'm going to go in here with 2 pumps. I think that is going to be a good amount for me. We'll see if I feel like I need to do any more after that. Just glazing over the top and bottom sections, getting a little bit more up by the root area, and just going to scrunch. Now at this point, I can definitely hear that squishy sound, and I like that. Once again, gently flipping from side to side to try to loosen up the curls that may be stuck to my head. And then I'm going to put my wet plop on. I guess before I put my wet plop on, I'll just show you my curls. I don't know how well you can see that. I think that they look like they're clumped pretty good. I don't see any wet frizz, so this looks promising so far. Okay, I definitely had some issues trying to get all my hair into this double shower cap situation, but I think we finally rustled it in there. I hope I didn't create any frizz by doing that, but I'm going to let this sit on for about 10-15 minutes, and then I'll diffuse. I'll come back, I'll show you my results. All right, girlfriends, I am back with my hair fully styled and diffused, and let's take a look at these results here. The underside, and there we go. I have to say, I'm loving my results as of right now. I am really loving my results. Let's take a look at the back though, and then we'll talk more about this. Okay, as of right now, I feel like I have great definition. I do feel like that there is separation in my curls, like they're not like these huge clumps. I do have like some areas. Love this curl, by the way, but I do think she could stand to separate a little bit here. But overall, I think I have a good separation, so it makes my hair look fuller, and I enjoy that. It gives me a little bit more volume in that regard, and I can appreciate that because if you know me, I am volume challenged a lot of times. My hair feels moisturized enough. I can get away with using this as a single styler in regards to the moisture, but not everybody's going to be like that. So I'm going to check back on day 2. I will say that as well. So we'll make sure like things haven't changed. But as of this point, I feel like the moisture is going to be okay. What I usually struggle with more than anything for day 2 is hold and frizz control, in my opinion. So we are going to see how that holds up. It also mentioned for the notes of this that it's supposed to strengthen your hair, and to some extent I could kind of say yes to that because I do have good like curl definition as far as my curls aren't limp. They aren't sagging and elongated. So yes, I could feel it that way, but I wouldn't say like my hair feels like it has major strength. So it's just a subtle strength to it, which is what most people really enjoy and which is generally what you want most of the time. So I appreciate that. Now, as far as the claims of this making my hair dry quickly, I will say there is some caveats to that. When I was applying this styler to my hair, I said that my hair felt heavy. And I felt like it wasn't the product necessarily, but my hair just, I attributed it to the water that was in my hair, but yet I still kept feeling like I needed to add more water because I didn't hear that squish when I was scrunching it. And I think that feeling had mostly to do with my conditioner that I used. I've used it before, but when I got out of the shower, I noticed my hair just felt heavy and it didn't dry the same way. Now, that would lead me to suspect that I didn't rinse it out entirely. I actually mixed 2 conditioners, I should say that. It was the Alikay Naturals coconut milk one. It was just a little travel size. I was running out, and I mixed this older Cant 2 deep conditioner as well that they no longer make. And I've been actually using that one for a long time in my shower. It's the gift that keeps on giving, I've heard said, because it never seems to run out. And I actually like it. I'm enjoying it as a rinse out conditioner. I'm not leaving it in for the full like deep conditioning session. But I rinsed that out, and I rinsed and rinsed and rinsed, and my hair just felt heavy afterwards. Now, I never felt that way when I would use those products separately. So the only thing I could possibly think of is like the mixing of them, but that still doesn't really make sense to me. So all in all, I have no concise answers as to why my hair felt so heavy, because I still don't think that this product is like a heavy product. But as I was drying my hair, one, there was no cast that formed at any point in time while I was drying, which I was a little surprised by, but not entirely, being that it's a mousse. And then my hair took a while to dry for the first half. And then once I like flipped my hair over and got my roots fully dry, then everything seemed to, like the drying process seemed to like finish up really fast during the second half. And so overall, I would say the drying time was about average. So at this point, let's just wait and check back, see how my curls are holding up on day 2, and see if I have any further thoughts on this. So I will be right back. All right, curl friends, I am back with the day 2 hair using the Design Essentials Almond and Avocado Curling Mousse. Is that Curl Enhancing Mousse? And I've said before, I feel like this is more of a foam than a mousse. But let's take a look at what my curls are looking like, how they are holding up. And I have some thoughts. I'm going to show you the back part of my hair though before we actually get into me discussing this a little bit more. All right, I do just want to say my overall thoughts is I have really enjoyed this mousse, to be truthfully honest. My hair looks, overall in general, very good. I do have some areas where the curls have gotten a bit more wonky. Like this was a really pretty curl yesterday and still pretty, but she's kind of gotten a little funny here. And that's happened other places. I do have some areas where it has like stretched out more. This was a lot more curly yesterday. It was, shrunk up a lot more. And these have stretched out as well. And that's okay. That's not a big problem. It still looks good. I still have in general maintain my overall curl pattern, and I like that. I still have a nice healthy shine. Frizz is still relatively minimal. I mean, there is some frizz. You'll never get away from it entirely. I did have this area here. Is this the one? This area kind of like frizzed out a bit yesterday, and then it kind of, I don't know, it's not as frizzy, but like the curl pattern's trying to come back actually, because this was actually a lot worse looking yesterday. This does have a very soft hold, so my preference would be that I would use it with hairspray. I think that would help maintain it even better, especially if I'm going to use this as a single styler. I mean, I personally don't consider hairspray as another styler. To me, it's just another step in the routine, but some of you may consider it a styler. But this can be a very simple routine if you do like single styler type products. And it doesn't have bad hold. It is soft, it's just, but it does last decently if you don't mind some pieces that aren't as perfect as they were yesterday. Hey, Editing Jody here. There was another point that I did want to mention about some of the key ingredients on this Design Essentials Mousse, and that is, it says that there is almond in here to nourish and leave luminous shine. There's avocado to help strengthen and moisturize and prevent breakage, and then there's olive oil and vitamin B to moisturize and shine. Another thing that I noticed was that they also have the hydrolyzed wheat protein in here, which I love to see. Having more fine hair, that really helps lend to structure to my hair, and my hair is usually done pretty well with the wheat protein, so I like that. Their key ingredients that they mentioned that I mentioned just a minute ago, those are all in kind of like the middle of the ingredients list, but they do have a polyquat 11 that is like the second ingredient. So that's going to offer some hold and humidity protection. I don't see that this is going to hold up super well in the summertime, but in these in-between seasons and the wintertime, I think it could work. Now, who do I think that this product is best for? I would say I would feel like pretty much any curl type could use this. Now, your results will vary. If you have fine hair, you could probably get away with this easier as a single styler, especially if you have more medium porosity, maybe even a lower porosity. Higher porosity, you might find your curls get dried out. I'm not really sure. Mine still feel great as far as the moisture, so this might still be okay for you. You just have to experiment. If your hair is medium texture, I feel like this could still be a good product for you. Even if you have coarse hair, you might need to layer it with another product. You might not be able to get away with this as a one and done product, but I feel like any texture and any porosity could benefit from this in the routine. I do feel like this is just a overall very good styler. So let me know what you think of this in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. If you have any questions, I'll try to help you answer them. And until I see you again in the next video, have a great day. Bye.